trick. I'm not going into the rope trick. I'm just opening up the door and tossing it in and telling them that it's a talisman of the light, and that's not a lie. It's literally a talisman of the light. Hopefully, it gives them some comfort. He would tell him to pray to it, though. For the love of the light, pray to it, because they're gonna need it.
You see one of the ladies grab it as they head up. What's next?
Suppose it's time to take a peek out downstairs, huh?
Yeah, while Clint is recruiting and saving the masses or whatever, can I be trying to, like, listen at the hallway for any sort of sound of anyone?
Yeah, roll a perception.
I don't know why that's an advantage. It shouldn't be, but
That was the first roll.
because I didn't unclick it.
You hear the sounds of talking happening from downstairs. If you get a little bit closer, you could probably make out the words, but you know who the voice is.
Is it just the big bad wolf, or
It absolutely
do you hear
is.
Carolyn? Do you hear Carolyn at all?
26 is pretty good. You hear like a light sobbing before like an angry voice, and then like almost a startle, and then the sobbing stops.
They're in the same room together.
Appears to be downstairs, but yeah. Then
That'll be
the
challenging.
voice of Regaldna goes down and begins laughing once more, and back to telling his story.
Mhm. No time like the present.
Okay. Do you look downstairs?
Yeah, I think if Clint is ready, then we'll start reaping towards the stairs.
So
And
you would be
downstairs,
like here.
I'm popping that on myself. That don't take concentration.
As you look over, roll me a stealth.
No.
Both of us or just her?
Whoever, if you're going down with it, absolutely.
Yes, sir. We don't have passive trace either. Fuck! That's not good. That is not good.
Y'all got rerolls?
I got my reroll.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna call mine in. Okay, we in here. Got that sanctuary, got that protection from good and evil.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright.
Oh, could I have activated something before we head down here?
What are you activating?
Getting Grandpa Logan up in here to help us out. I'm assuming we'll be within 30 feet of each other pretty consistently throughout this place.
Okay. Seems good. Alright, and you're adding that to the stealths?
Yeah.
Okay.
Activating insight.
You're
That's a 2
able
for
to
me.
give her a bardic.
I could give her a bark, yeah. Take a
Okay.
bark. Take a D8 and a D4. Roll well on both of them. Please. Please.
Okay.
For the love of God. Okay, we take that. And then the
And the
D4.
D4. Well,
Every little bit helps.
So 27.
27.
Okay. Let's see.
I only have 2 bardics left, by the way.
Ouch.
That's
That is disrespectfully painful.
And we're coming in from this way.
Correct.
That's just
I'm assuming
better.
if I silvery barb it, it's just gonna break my stuff, right?
Yeah. As you hear him like laughing as he's telling this story, You just hear him say, and then I said to him, "Are you in what army? What army?" He just looks, says he's laughing as the guy's not laughing. Fucking laugh. See, it's funny because I just killed his army. You know, I like you. You're not bad, Jacob. As he takes a sip of this drink, take a fucking sip. He grabs his cup, shaking, and takes a sip. See? All you gotta do is sit here and wait till they get here, and then you can go on about your way. You see him take a couple sniffs. Good. I was wondering how long you were gonna wait. Go on. If you're gonna launch a sneak attack, you better do it now.
He
You
only
just see him looks back
Explorer?
towards Jacob. These guys, bunch of jokesters. You see him start looking around, not seeing either of you though.
Yeah, I'm frozen on the stairs.
Can we see
Not
through these stairs?
moving.
Like through like the
Yeah,
gaps?
yeah. There's like I would say there's probably like a, like an awning enough that people don't like drunkenly fall over. Probably like 3 feet up.
I'm just checking. This is Carolyn, right? Like I don't know
It is
unarmed
not,
Carolyn.
no.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Thank you.
Ignoring his like taunting bullshit.
as
Do we see her?
As you look around, you see a bunch of dead bodies and blood splattered all over the place. You see this armored up individual, battered and bruised, one eye swollen shut, as you see this young woman on the gown with the bottom half of her dress stained red, comatose. Urgalna shares a drink with this individual. Waiting. No sign of Carolyn, though. So what do y'all do?
I'm going to check the wording on the infusion. I think it said like specifically attack and cast a spell, right? So pretty true to normal invisibility. Affected by the dust, attacks or cast a spell. Okay. When I psionically locate a creature, that's not a spell. It's just a psionic class feature. So can I do that right now to try to find?
Yeah,
Try to ping where Carolyn is?
absolutely.
This does break my concentration on protection from good and evil, though, but that thing is probably on its way out anyways, in terms of timing. So.
Okay. Let's see. Let me read.
We've bounced back and forth on how this thing works. It's not
Yeah,
the spell locate creature, it just tells you, like, generally.
She's beneath you.
Like, in the basement, or, like, directly beneath the staircase?
Probably the basement, considering the depth of like 15 feet beneath you or so.
Telepathically tell Flora, Carolyn's in the basement.
You hear scratching that splinters wood along the table. Don't make me lose my patience waiting on you.
Telepathically back, ignore his taunting.
I think if we get caught out, I think I'd play towards it. If it buys us time. You gotta make a move, Laura. Your call.
Do you want me to try to distract him? It didn't work very well last time.
Can other people use my graduation gift? I assume no, right?
It would be soulbound, yeah.
Yeah, so I have to be the one to banish.
You see him pour more ale from this pitcher into his cup, and then more into Jake's as well, though it easily overflows as he hasn't drank much of it. If you don't come out, I guess I'll just have to go out there to your friends.
Do we see an entrance to the basement from our perch on the stairs, or?
You don't.
Watch there be a cellar door around back, and that's the way you get to the basement.
Wait,
Upper left
actually, you might. Yeah, you actually might. Yeah,
Wow.
I think your angle of view, because you have like a top-down angle, you might actually see that. Roll a perception. Wait, you already did.
Did you?
I
Oh,
thought
no.
you did.
There was the one
It was-
before I cast. Yeah, I came down here. There was the one to here.
Oh,
Door
20.
going.
To hear where
20
before.
yeah, we'll use that one. It's, yeah, you see it.
If I go down there, do you think you can get to the basement?
If I were to distract him, do you think you can get Carolyn out here for me to banish her and we can get the fuck out of here?
I can try.
Alright, then let me do the talking. Man, I really wish I had that one spell. Was Glib? Was that what it was called? The one that just auto boosts your
Glibness.
charisma rolls to 15?
Yeah.
It's a good spell, and you can't be detected lying. A Sister Light's favorite.
Amazing. Quintel ready himself, ready his silver tongue, looks at Quas feature, or feet rather. Then while we're going, you have us as a captive audience.
And there it is. Now,
With chat.
see, that wasn't so bad. No one had to get hurt.
I think plenty of people have been hurt.
As he says that, you see this young man who clearly fought and clearly failed look up, see you. You're a watchman. Yes! Quick, if we work together, we could. As you see a claw go out right through his chest, through his throat, out his face, and through one of his eye sockets. I said, stop with all that hope shit. Now look what you made me do. As he gurgles for blood on his claw. Now you gone and left little Eleanor all alone in this world. He waves him over, still portrayed on his claw, to the woman on the ground. Damn. Some people ain't got no sense about them. As he just flicks him off as he clatters against the wall into a broken heap.
Well, I suppose that opens up a spot on the table then. If you're still in a storytelling mood.
That depends. Do you want a drink?
Quint will take the same spot Jacob was in, and then just start drinking from the ale that he left behind. The overflowing one.
My kind of guy. He just takes a deep breath. See, I knew there was some life left in people of this era.
More than you know. Go hold out a cigar. Sure, you
You
know
love
what this is.
to see it. Smells fresh.
Light it
It's
for
a
him.
new habit for you, isn't it?
It is.
I like that.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to shit, so might as well.
Oh. Everyone always thinks it has, but you might be right. He holds out a hand and grabs it, taking a long puff on it. Ah, not bad. Oh, not bad.
Happy you like it. Got a question for you. How much of my brother's still in there? How much do you know about me? It'd save a lot of explaining if you already knew the sort of person I am.
This little vessel, oh, it screams to be free all the time.
So
I
how
know
much do you
enough. Clint, right?
No,
You're the one got in bed with the fiends. Got yourself all twisted up.
shrug. I can't help it, it's in my nature.
That's right. And you shouldn't try to. He points a finger over to you as he takes a long sip of the ale. Tastes like piss. But if you drink enough of it, you feel it.
You clearly to like start swishing around, if you say so. I just came from a city of light, so I think my taste buds are yet to acclimate.
Boy, leave it to everyone to feel safe around the campfire.
So what was the story you were telling them, huh? Gesture at dead body.
Oh, nothing important, really. Just, well, does my reputation precede me, boy? Do you know about me?
I know about you. But if you're asking what the world does, I think you might be a bit disappointed.
He lets out a deep breath and just does a slight nod. And I guess I'll have to make him remember. Remember why they feared the night in the first place.
I think plenty of people fear the night. You got to beat back all the dark ones to take back top dog position in that.
That's okay. I like to fight. And my bark is worse than my bite.
I find that hard to believe.
He takes a long puff of the cigar. Yeah. Well, guess they finished up outside with my pups.
Your pups? Directly?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of nice, fertile young women around here ready to bear me some heirs.
And turned to him like quirky an eyebrow. You haven't been out here that long.
He shrugs. I work quick. And plus, he elbows you a little. The old ones are good for a ride, too. They don't break as easy, you know.
I've already born a child. Anatomically speaking, that makes sense. You really are the manifestation of humanity's evil.
Oh, stop, you flatter. He takes a deep swig of the ale and pours more.
Yeah.
Besides, it's not like you got your eye on him, right? You don't want to fight me for him, do you?
Shakes head. Nah.
No, no. You like the pure type.
Shrugs. I want what I don't got. What can I say?
You're like I'm tan and fit and full of light.
Shrug. Spotted by nature. I will say this is interesting. The manifestation of humanity's evil. Having a drink with him. I think you're up there with King Carthalion in terms of weird campfire partners.
You see his hand squeeze as the mug shatters in it. Oh, that old lion. Oh, I still owe him. And I'll get it back in blood.
You owe him or he owes you?
Oh, I owe him one. Pulled one over on me. I guess you could say I got caught slipping. Fair is fair.
Quintal leaned forward a bit. What happened? This isn't some trick, some deception. If you genuinely do have an insight on me. What happened?
He pulls over the mug and begins drinking from it before taking a long puff of the cigar. Oh man, there was a time where they put crowns on my head, laid ballrooms bare with nubile young bitches. But they played me right into my vices. See, I volunteered at first, being more fit than the rest. Plus, my love long since weighed for the old white wolf. What do I care what she thinks? He just grinds his teeth a little. Oh, but they got there. They got what they wanted, I guess. Right? These little dark ones rolling around there. Proof enough. Take enough of the old wolf. Mix it with something a little bit dirty. What do you get? A broken experiment longing for purpose.
Wait.
But I got caught with my pants down. Got sealed up nice and good.
So you're telling me that the Dark One stemmed from you?
Not
After
all
we got
of them.
combined, which ones?
Only the strong ones, boy.
Messed with something dirty. You're talking about fiends?
Fiends, is that what you call them stars you look upon?
They look on us plenty.
They look down in envy.
Down, certainly. Envy, I don't know about that.
You see, I saw them for what they were. The old light, your old god, couldn't accept us for what we really were, wanted to cast us out, but they welcomed us, open arms. So why wouldn't I take from them? He just taps you a little bit too sharply into your chest. That's what we do, right? We take whatever we want. That's the only rule. You take what you can get.
What you can get or what you can get away with. Can't dispute that. So you took from the fiends?
Blood in, blood out, young pup. I gorged upon their feast hall and grew strong. Oh, I was strong then. But don't worry, I'll get it back.
What feast hall do fiends have?
Oh, they offer so much.
So I've always been hearing, and yet every time I knock on their door, they seem to always turn me away. Such a shame.
Because you knocked. You knocked, boy. What were you thinking? He just puts a hand on your shoulder and squeezes to the point that it aches and groans underneath. You never ask. He swats his hand and this table splinters. We don't fucking ask. He takes a long drag of the cigar. Almost lost my temper. What happened to y'all? I gave you everything.
I wish I can tell you, father of mine.
You cling in fucking cities under those humming bitches, being lulled into a false sense of security. You think this world is safe? Ooh, it makes me angry.
No, I don't think this world is safe, and I think my life has been a thorough proof of that.
That's right. Yeah, your kind. He takes a big sniff of you. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. Oh, you know how bad this world can be.
And yet it always finds new ways of proving me wrong. Showing me how bad it is.
He just licks around his lips. Yeah. Oh, it can get so much worse. But that's why you take from it first.
If the bad's gonna happen anyways, might as well be the bad one.
That's right. See, and I know you're buying time, but you're right. You're right.
I am buying time, but I'm not gonna waste an opportunity to talk to one of the oldest figures in the world.
Oh. You're speaking my language. Oh, you're speaking it. What do you want? What do you want in this life? Just say it. Claim it. And don't be a little bitch about it. Yeah. Oh, he just rubs his hand along his chest. That's something I can get behind. Yeah, power. Power takes what it's want. He just nods. Yeah, just mount the world, take it by its hair, and you fuck it high and low. Yeah. Oh, you're not bad, kid. You're not bad for your age.
You're saying that from a body that's only a couple years older than me. So, not that much younger than you.
Oh, the vessel's weak, but it's willing.
Look at it up and down. How much different does it look from Gregor?
Much more coarse muscle, elongated features that almost look halfway back to beast. A nose that's too long and broad eyes that just glow red, and even deeper still as you talk. He sits there and you can see a glee and a pleasure coming over him as he sees someone that, even though he knows you're playing him, your words are true, they're not lies that you're telling him. You do want power. You might not be willing to go as far as he is, but you want it.
Mm-hmm. Gonna ask you something.
Talk, son. Talk.
What's Forgotten like?
Oh, the old white wolf. Oh, she's so pleasant, isn't she? So nurturing, raising the pack. But that's all she is. She doesn't see the bigger picture like us. Right? She wants peace. She wants to walk in the reeds and swim amongst the trees and the meadows, but that's just not enough. That's only part of what we are, right? Right? Surely it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to walk amongst the reeds and smell the flowers, but that's not all we are.
It's not all we are, and it's not permanent.
No, and why should we deny that? Why should we deny what we are? To fit in? To become copacetic with society? He spits on the woman who's comatose on the ground, who you see's belly has swollen since you've been here.
What? Those are quirking eyebrow at that. So much for society, I suppose. Looking at all the dead bodies in the establishment.
If they wanted to live, they would have fought harder. They would have entertained me at the least. But they took up arms, so I gave them what they want. They wanted violence, so they got violence.
Right. I guess giving their hosts their dues.
Who am I to deny? The ones that wanted fear got it. I gave them fear. I indulged in my violent delights with them. After. But that's what life is.
So it is. Regona, the nurturing mother. You, the violent father. I learned something. Far from here. In the last visage of the proper sky. In the God's eye. I saw that you and her were our progenitor.
That's right, boy, you came from my nuts, he says, grabbing and jostling him around. Right from my sack. You little scrawny.
Shrug.
Frail.
Shrugs.
But you got the right spirit. And that's enough. We can be as clever as we can be fierce.
Whatever it takes to win, right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I like that. Yeah, I like that well enough. You think you've bought enough time for her to rescue the girl?
No clue. But that'll be an objective. I have my own objectives. Like trying to understand where everything fits in this world.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they're surrounding this building right now. Oh, do you think they'll try to ambush me?
You know, if they do, you're gonna grab me and use me as a human shield anyways, right?
No, I wouldn't do that. Do you want me to do that? Are you against me? Are you against me?
I'm against you. And a lot of other things. But you already knew that when I walked in here. But just because we're against each other doesn't mean we can't talk. Again, you're an ancient figure. And I got questions and curiosities that are likely to send me to the grave. And here I am, knocks on the wood. You're right in my grave.
Yeah, you know what? I think you've earned that. I don't think I'll defile you before I send you back to where you came. No, you earned that. You earned that respect.
So you're telling me I came from that goo on the other side?
Is that what's there? Is that what's there now? Now that they kicked us out?
Well, it used to be there.
Oh, what a glorious sight it was. Harmony and perfection in what that pathetic god called heaven. No, there's no Eden. There's no garden left for us. We didn't fit in there. We weren't right. We made it dirty, so he got all quiet on us. But fuck that.
And now
I
we're
don't-
adrift.
Adrift? This is
That's my
better than that
understanding.
place could ever be. Why do you need something after, huh? Life is about living in the moment. When you die, you fucking die. It's over. Done. You're
It's a
devoured
beautiful
by
thing.
whatever eats you, and then they shit you out, and the plants grow from what fucking remains of you.
Easy for you to say. Doesn't seem like. Look some up and done. You can die, or have ever died. Jealous as I am of that ability.
Yeah, we used to live a lot longer. But now few are the days of man, and full of strife.
All the more reason for the rule of might, I suppose.
He just stops. You haven't. Are you done drinking? Take
Switch
a
around.
fucking sip.
Switch around the ale. Drink it. Finish it off. Set it down.
He pours you another as he takes a long puff.
Meanwhile,
Outside, your fight has finished. You see a closed door with lights, and you begin to hear chatter coming from the door. It doesn't look like they're getting out.
Question for you, O. I think you said Flora noticed that one of these people were alive, or like not dead.
There's a person
Is that
curled
true?
up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would we notice that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice the corpse of this 30s to 40s man, his face half eaten, entrails devoured, sitting here where this younger female's curled up in a ball.
We'll check that out. See if they're alright, if they're not dead. If they notice.
You see her face in catatonic horror. But she does not respond as you look at her. Oh, actually, I don't know. Roll me a D100. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, she does respond. She holds out a weak hand towards you and whispers something through her bloodied mouth. Do you lean in to hear what she says?
Mm-hmm.
You hear her whisper, "Please, kill me."
Why?
Please. You don't think she has the faculties to do more than that?
So without actually saying it, is Cleo able to tell what's happened here after looking them over?
You get a message from Lucky as he whispers and points. What's the move? What you doing?
Well, there's a survivor, and it's just as bad as anything we saw at Lake Mary in that cave.
Would I have read her lips when she said that?
If you want to, yeah, sure.
Mm.
And I think it's pretty clear, too.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save.
You
don't
see
need to.
She
Cleo slits her throat.
Oh, okay. Thought you were gonna do. If you were gonna do it, I was gonna do it.
As she bleeds out, you see her eyes go dim. and her stomach starts moving.
With kind of like a detached posture, they'll split the stomach open and check that out, like anatomy-wise.
See a small blood-covered black wolf forming inside her womb. You see it beginning to eat on her entrails.
Nope, that's cut it in half.
Nope, we're shooting.
As